Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Black Male Advice TV. I'm your host, Ringo. What we're talking about today, the secret life of modern women. The secret life of modern women. You see, the modern woman is living a secret life. A life that she don't want you to know about. You see, as we speak, R. Kelly was sentenced to 30 years. 30 years because of BS. Because of public opinion, because of the way the media destroyed this man's reputation and life with allegations. This man was sentenced to 30 years. 30 years, people. I don't think you get it. 30 years when people out here murder people and get off the cases. People out here extort people and get off the cases. People out here do all sorts of things. And they don't get 30 years. But a black man, oh yeah, we got to give him 30 years. Because he's a pedophile, even though there are no victims. There is no proof. There is nothing there. But maybe R. Kelly must have gotten under the skin of someone in the industry and they decided to end his career and his life. That's neither here nor there. But at the end of the day, public opinion of R. Kelly is that he's a pedophile. Because he date young ladies. But my question to you is this. Why is it okay when BWs deal with older white men? Why is it celebrated? Why is it perfectly normal? Why it's okay for her to sell herself, sell her body, sell her entire figure to gain cash from older men? Why is that celebrated? You see, on this woman's page, the comments are amazing. Because all I see in the comments are, you go girl, you get that bag, you doing it, you living your best life. Don't worry about it, sister, get yours. You doing it big, you look good. That's what they're saying. They're celebrating this woman. Oh yeah. People ask her, how was she able to afford the lifestyle she got? And she decided to tell them, well, I deal with these guys. And we all know what she have to do for the cash. But see, there's no shame. Because the BW, she's able to do what she wants. Remember, she's not held accountable for anything. She's an angel. She's a saint. Not a sinner, a saint. But R. Kelly is in prison for 30 years because he's a pedophile, right? But the BW, oh no, she can go out there and deal with guys as old as her great-grandfather. And it's perfectly normal. Do you see that? That's the BW for you. Oh yeah. You see, when it comes to the BW, you got to understand that when she get with the older white man, it's for that cash. And it's celebrated. On her page, they're telling her, wow, girl, he's so handsome. You need to fly me out. Girl, could you hook me up so I could get flown out with you? You see this? See, R. Kelly is locked up for 30 years because he's a pedophile. But see, when a BW get with a guy that's probably over 50 years her age, it's perfectly normal. Oh yeah, it's perfectly fine. He get to sit back, eat his food, and enjoy his time. Why? Because it's perfectly normal for a BW. And of course, the white man is not a pedophile. Certainly not. perfectly normal, right? Because white men are allowed to do this. White men are allowed to have young women. It's perfectly normal because he's a white man and he got money. You see, the BW will never say anything about this. You see that? The BW will not say a word about this, but if you mention R. Kelly's name, R. Kelly's a pedophile. Do you see how that works, people? If you mention R. Kelly's name, he's a pedophile and all black men ain't ish. But the white man, he's able to deal with this woman and it's perfectly normal because he got money. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There go your queen. The queen. Oh yeah, the goddess. And see, this is what they do, brothers. See, I've been trying to put you on to the game, but a lot of you haven't been paying attention. You've been playing around. You've been missing class. I've been trying to show you the game. I've been trying to give you the understanding of what's going on in life. But see, this is what they do to get the cash. See, this is happening behind the scenes, and a lot of you brothers, you're oblivious to this. But a lot of modern women have secret relations with older white men. Oh yeah. And they do everything for the white man. Oh yeah. They show the white man the time of his life. Oh yeah, there is not one thing that the BW wouldn't do to please the white man. Oh yeah. She is his fantasy. She will do everything to make sure that he's pleased to get that cash. Oh yeah. You see, she will rub his legs, she will rub his feet because he is her master. But R. Kelly is in prison for 30 years. But the younger BW, oh, she's perfectly happy and fine in the arms of the older white man. Oh yeah. Oh, you won't have none of these BWs on social media talking about this. Oh no. This get congratulated. Oh, you should see her comment section. Everybody's praising her. They are praising her. They're saying, girl, you are winning. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for him. He looks so happy with you. You're doing so good, girl. But R. Kelly's in prison for 30 years. But this is perfectly normal because it's okay for a BW, a young BW, to be in the arms of an older man. Only if he's a white guy. He can't be black. Because if he's a black guy, the black guy is a pedophile. But the white guy, he's a god. Yeah, no doubt about that. You see, 3 is better than 1. And when it comes to the BW, when it comes to that cash, she will do whatever it takes to make sure that her master is pleased. No shame in her game. She'll shake it because that is her occupation. But see, if this was R. Kelly in the background with 3 other guys in their 50s, all of them would be labeled as pedophiles. But not when it's the white man. When it's the white man, it's cute. When it's the white man, it's perfectly good. When it's the white man, it's normal. And to be quite frank, me personally, I could care less how old a guy is as long as the woman is of age. As long as the woman is within the age of being a young adult and it's within state laws. But at the same time, isn't those are the kind of women that R. Kelly dealt with? But for some odd reason, he's behind bars. Think about that. He's behind bars, but the BW, she get to shake her behind for the white man. And all he got to do is just give her cash, and she'll give him whatever she wants. Oh yeah. Isn't that wonderful? Because you see, the BW love herself some white man. And this gets celebrated. Oh, yeah. See, if R. Kelly was in that video clip, he will be a pedophile. It'll be a lot of controversy. How could R. Kelly be dealing with a young chocolate sister with a nice figure and big titties? Why would R. Kelly, how dare R. Kelly have a young, hot tenderoni? Because it's not really all about how a woman look in the face. Y'all already done know that, brothers. It's about that body, and there's no mistaking it. This young sister got a nice looking body. Oh yeah, she do. We ain't worried about how she look in the face because technically she's not ugly, but she's not a 10 and she's not a 9 or an 8. But she's just okay. It's the body that makes everything special. But my point, ladies and gentlemen, is how is it that when the white man have the BW, everything is fun, it's cute, it's games, it's funny, it's normal. But if it's a black man, and he's in his 50s or his 40s, and the woman is in her 20s, he's a pedophile. How is that? That doesn't make any sense to me. How is that possible? You see that? But this is where we are in society, fam. This is where we are. This is the generation we're in. Because you see, when the BW lay down with the white man, oh yeah, it's perfectly normal. I mean, just look at the way he's looking at her. I mean, at his age, to have a hot tenderoni is really a treat. Oh yeah. But see, for the price of the young tenderoni, you gotta pay the cost. And see, when the white man pays the BW to play, it's perfectly normal. Surely it's perfectly normal. I mean, how could other BWs argue against this? They all want the same thing. Because once again, if you read the comment section, it will amaze you. The comment sections are amazing under these videos. One particular woman asked her to literally to help or to fly her out so that she could pretty much join in, fam. I kid you not. I kid you not, fam. You had women that were literally saying that they're mad or they're not mad. I'm just trying to see if y'all can fly me out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Matter of fact, let me see what clip. Let me see. Well, I don't even need to waste my time pulling up all the comments. You want to find them, you find them yourself. At the end of the day, just take my word for it because I don't have no time to be playing games with you. I'm here to give you the real. You see, when the white man and the BW connect, oh, it's a match made in hell. Oh yeah. Not a young white guy. Oh no. These are guys in the nursing home. Oh yeah. See, the BW don't care about looks. See, a lot of times you brothers hear these women talking about you gotta be 6 foot tall, you gotta have this amount of money, you gotta do that, you gotta look a certain way. Let me tell you something about modern BWs. They don't care how you look, bro. You have been deceived and lied to. The only thing they care about is money. That's it. If the money is right, you get the cooch. Oh yeah. If the money is right, she'll dress up in a bikini, she'll put the color things in her hair, she'll get the weave on, she'll deck herself out completely and give you a show. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's exactly how she'll do it. Because see, when it comes to her, she know the cash is coming. And she know that that's all that matters. So she's gonna dance, she's gonna be a circus clown for whatever man can pay the price. It's not about loyalty, it's about money. As long as the money is there, she'll perform. She'll jump in the pool, the jacuzzi, it doesn't matter. She'll lay up on any man no matter how he look. As far as she's concerned, as long as the money come in, it makes you a handsome man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, she'll rub your hairy legs. She'll rub your feet. And she'll lay in your arms and make you feel like a king. Oni, when the dollar is right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, could you blame the older white man? I mean, after all, in this 304 culture, could you blame him for getting himself a young tenderoni? I mean, if he got the money to pay and she's willing to play, why not? Right? So we're not here to hate on the older white guy. He a G at the end of the day. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's definitely a G with the ladies. Oh yeah. Cause you know, they got mad at me when I said that R. Kelly's a G with the lady. Well, what about the white man? The white man is a boss with the BW. The white man got the BW rubbing his feet. Oh yeah. Definitely a boss. That's boss work right there, fam. But see, R. Kelly is in prison for 30 years, and I just don't understand that. I don't understand that math. It's not making sense to me that R. Kelly is in prison for 30 years, but yet this woman get it in with all these grandfathers. How is that possible? We know she's not attracted to them. She's attracted to the money. Because you know, a lot of these old guys, these old investors and stock market guys, they got a bunch of cash and they got no woman. But oh, the BW, she make herself available. Oh yeah, she gotta make herself available. There's so much cash to be made. See, these guys don't have to be in shape. See, a lot of you guys, you be thinking you have to hit the gym and you gotta do this and that to get a woman. No, all you gotta do is just get your money up. That's all. If you get your money, you can pull any woman you want. Because at the end of the day, they all have a price. Yeah, all of them. Some women, you could pull them without money. Some women, you're gonna need money. Why? Because it is what it is. At the end of the day, it's all business. See, for this young lady, it's business. And those guys are businessmen. And they understand business. They understand what it's, I mean, even the dog in the background get it in. He's looking at the situation like, wait a minute, what is going on here? I mean, that sister got some nice titties. You know what I mean? But it is what it is at the end of the day. She probably paid for it. You know what I'm saying? Because it looks a little paid for. Yeah, those are paid for. Yep. I could tell. Them guys, they definitely paid for it. But you know what's so interesting, fam, is the grandpa behind them in the back. That's crazy, fam. See, I don't want to hear nothing from none of these women on social media talking about R. Kelly's a pedophile. I don't want to hear none of that stuff. I don't see no BW talking about stuff like this. None, not one. They celebrate this type of stuff because they all want it. You see what I mean? That's just the way it is, fam. Matter of fact, let me do this real quick. Fam. Let me see. Let me see. I want to show you something. Real quick because a lot of y'all think this is a game. Y'all think this like I'm just making this up. I'm not making this up. And I need for y'all to see this, to believe this, to understand what's going on here so that you can see this. Hold on a second. Let me do this real quick so I can show you this because y'all think that I'm playing when I talk. I'm not talking to waste my time. I'm really trying to show you what's going on in these streets. And a lot of you think that this is a game. I'm trying to edify you on how society is twisted and backwards. It's perfectly okay for BWs to be out here doing what they do, but if a black man have a young sister, he's a pedophile, or he just don't want women his age because he want to control women. Black men are shamed for having a young sister. Always. We have always been shamed, mocked, looked upon as being misogynist and all these other different things, controlling. But when a BW go out there and get an older white guy that's probably 50 years higher than her age, it's like it's perfectly normal and celebrated. But what I want to show you is I want to show you exactly how BWs talk in the comments section so you can understand the realness. Now, this is one of the video clips. I want to show you some of these comments, fam. Now, notice this comment over here. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can open this thing up real fast so you can see this. Check out the comments. One person says, "I'm sorry, but where are you getting these men from?" Right? Another woman says, "I'm not mad. I'm just trying to see if y'all can fly me out." Wow. Somebody else says, "Living my dream." Somebody says, "I'm on my way, sis." You see that? You see that? So this is not something new, brothers. Our women have always been doing this. It's when you brothers get yourself a young tenderoni, that is when they call you a pedophile. And normally you're going to be called a pedophile by our women that are in their 40s and 50s. They're going to be calling you pedophile. And those are the same BWs that put R. Kelly in prison. Because they kept at it on social media until public opinion was shaped and people just considered R. Kelly a pedophile, even though, check this out, there is no victims. Do you know that? There are no victims from R. Kelly. No victims, no DNA, nothing. There's no proof. R. Kelly has never been convicted of being a pedophile. But on social media, you folks look at him that way. That's right. Because of public opinion, you have condemned a man to 30 years in prison, but yet this BW is with men in their 60s and 70s, and you sisters got no problem with it. Wow. If that doesn't spell hypocrisy, I don't know. So let me get this straight. How many of you sisters are ready to rub the white man's feet? Oh yeah, she love him. You see that? Oh yeah, but he's not a pedophile. Of course, he's a stand-up guy, right? A great guy, great gentleman. Yeah, a nice hot tub. Oh yeah, you could just imagine what goes on behind closed doors. You should have seen the women in the comments. They were calling him handsome. They were like, he's so handsome. He's so charming. He's such a handsome guy. Of course, when you got money, you're going to be handsome. But anyway, fam, that's all we're going to say for today. I want you to leave your thoughts on what do you think about this, because again, this is the modern day BW. And she's in love with a man nearly twice her age. Right? Again, I don't got no problem with Pops. He's a G at this point. I mean, if he's banging that young sister from the back, then hey, you got to give him his props, right? My issue is not how old the guy is. That's not my issue, because I'm going to pretty much be doing the same exact thing when I get his age at the end of the day. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. My problem is, why aren't we holding the white man to the same exact standards that we hold R. Kelly to? You see that? Why is R. Kelly a pedophile if he's 50 and he's dating women in their 20s? He's a pedophile. But the white man he could be 60 and 70 years old and he could deal with a 22 and 25-year-old. How is that? You see that? That's the issue that I have, fam. Anyway, we're gonna get up on out of here. It's Black Male Advice TV. You already done know what it is. The BW is in love with a man nearly 5 times her age, and it's perfectly normal. That being said, I'm gonna sign out. Leave your comments, your feedback. Let me know what you think of the video. If you're a woman, I wanna know what you think about this. If you're a brother, I wanna know what you think about this in the chat. If you're a sister, let me know. Are you doing the same thing that she's doing? Be honest with yourself now. Don't be a hypocrite. If you know you out there selling your body to older men, put it out there. Let us know exactly what's going down, because we know most women are doing this, especially on social media, through OnlyFans and so forth. There's a lot of older guys that these women are meeting up with at hotels, at their places, at their mansions, and so forth. So that being said, fam, we out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell for more content. Black Male Advice, Ringo TV Raw. We out. Peace.
If you like our content, Consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/RingoTVRaw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at RingoTVRaw.
This is Black Male Advice TV, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and uncut. I'm out. Peace.